Hey guys, I'm Dr. Rasya Dixit. I'm a dermatologist in Bangalore practicing from the last 18 years. Today I'm talking to you about one of the most visible parts of our skin, but one of the most neglected parts of our skin, the skin of our hands. And today we are going to discuss what are the ways that we can rejuvenate our hands, how to keep it hydrated, and what are the ways that we should make sure that these are protected, because when it comes to aging, our hands are the most common giveaway. Because our hands undergo a lot of cleansing and repeated washing, especially after the COVID has come in. Most of our patients are complaining of dry skin on the hands, pigmentation on the hands, and chafing of the hands. Could be because of use of excessive hand wash and sanitizer, which has come around because of the pandemic. Here are my top tips for keeping your hands looking great, just like your skin on the face. To understand what causes the aging of the hands, we need to understand a concept called the skin barrier. The skin barrier is actually a watertight barrier which is made by the skin, the outer layer of the skin called the epidermis. It's formed by the lipid bilayer as well as the area of the corneocytes, which are the dead epidermal cells which are present in the skin. They don't allow any outer substance like any liquid to enter into the skin and form a tight junction. They are also going to secrete a lot of moisturizer, which is a natural moisturizer called epidermal moisturizing factor, and this is going to keep the skin looking hydrated and young. What happens when we are using the hand washes or sanitizers frequently is that this lipid layer is being stripped off again and again, and the skin loses its barrier. This causes the skin to dry out and go into chafing and eczema and pigmentation. Suggestion number one is choose your products efficiently. So if you need to use a hand wash, try to use the most gentle hand wash, or even use a face wash which you would use, which is a soap-free face wash, as your hand wash. Reduce sanitizer significantly and try to avoid it completely if you have hand eczema or hand dermatitis. And when you're doing chores in the kitchen, it could be something as simple as washing your vegetables or washing one or two dishes. Always wear kitchen gloves. This is very important to make, because all the chemicals which are present inside the fruit, it could be tomato, it could be tamarind, the juices which are present there, they have got natural acids and alkalis, and they tend to dehydrate the skin and break down the skin barrier that I was just talking to you about. So the point number one to take care of your hand is to make sure that you keep the skin barrier intact by reducing the use of hand washes and sanitizers, and to use more gentle products as hand washes, and make sure that you wear a glove when you're working with detergent. The second tip to make sure that the skin on the hands don't go dry is to always use warm water or tepid water, and not use hot water when we are using and doing any of the chores. Hot water often dehydrates the skin more, and especially in places with low humidity like Bangalore, this could be making your skin dryness much more. So even if you're having a shower, make sure you're using tepid water, not only on the hands but even on the body, to prevent excessive dryness of the skin. The third tip is to use a lot of moisturizer on the hands. Hands need more intensive moisturizer. You may ask your dermatologist for suggestions. They may suggest some liquid soft paraffin or white soft paraffin based creams, or ceramides and hyaluronic acid based creams to replace the lost moisture in the hands. This moisturizer has to be applied very frequently to make sure the skin stays hydrated. Make sure that you take 5 minutes out to moisturize your hands at bedtime. You could also use a few drops of olive oil in your moisturizer and massage the moisturizer into your hands so that the moisturizer stays applied overnight. So let your night routine not only include your face care but also include your hand care. And very important point, if you feel the skin is breaking out, if it is chafing out too much, it is time to see a dermatologist and take their care to make sure that you're able to restore the moisture back into the skin. They may give you prescription grade moisturizer. They might even give you some prescription based topical steroids or topical non-steroid creams to make sure that the skin does not break out into an eczema and you're healed without causing any dryness. The other things that I would definitely ask you to follow is when you're outdoors, make sure that you're putting sunscreen on your hands, because this is something which could age your skin faster as well, and we often forget to put sunscreen on our hands or to wear gloves when we are cycling or out in the sun. And the most important thing, ladies, this one's for you, this is a tip for you, is that when we are doing fingernails with gel paints or nail extensions, they use a lot of UV light, and this UV light actually ages the skin faster. So if you feel that you're doing your gel nails very often, make sure that you're wearing a pair of cotton gloves with just the nail part being cut out, so that your skin is not getting irritated by the UV rays. So how do we treat aged skin on the hands? This is something which is very important. What happens that you are going to follow all these tips that I have given you so far, and you're going to make sure that the skin stays hydrated and rejuvenated. But how do we rejuvenate already damaged skin? Point number one, you can use lot of home care creams like your retinols and glycolic acids, which are very, very safe, which we use on the face, on the hands as well, to rejuvenate the skin. The other treatments such as PRP, hydrating fillers, chemical peels, fractional carbon dioxide laser could also be used to rejuvenate the skin on the hands, so that your skin of the hands don't give away your real age. To know more about hand care and skin care, keep following us, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.